In a world that's always moving, you deserve a shield that stands with you. Welcome to WomenShield.
Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving straight into the global landscape of women's safety and empowerment. More specifically, we're going to look at a centralized, real game changer of a solution called WomenShield. So let's just get right into it.
134 years. Let that sink in for a second. At our current rate of progress, that is exactly how long it's going to take to achieve global gender parity. We are literally over a century away from equal pay, equal representation, and equal safety. I mean, the wage gap alone costs the average woman over $1,300 every single year, and that compounds into massive lost lifetime earnings. So this isn't just some abstract social issue, right? It's a massive economic one. And honestly, when we look at physical safety, the stats are even more staggering. The scale of this crisis is, well, it's massive. Based on data from UN Women, 33% of women globally, that is literally 1 in 3, are subjected to physical or sexual violence at least once in their lifetime. 10 million women are affected by domestic violence every single year. But here is the crazy part. Less than 40% actually seek help when they need it. Why? Because finding that help is incredibly difficult. You know, crises don't happen in a vacuum. When a woman is navigating trauma, the absolute last thing she needs is another roadblock just trying to find support. Which brings us to Section 1, the fragmented safety ecosystem. Now, the good news here is that there are incredible people doing absolutely incredible work. The bad news? It's all entirely disjointed. There is some sheer brilliant innovation happening in tech right now. For example, an app called My Safety Pin actually crowdsources safety scores for public spaces so women can plan safer routes. Then you have ePower, which uses AI and wearable tech to detect physical distress, like, say, a sudden spike in heart rate, and it automatically triggers an SOS without the user even having to touch their phone. It's amazing. There's Be Safe, offering voice-activated alerts, and Sheroes, providing a moderated, women-only community for emotional and legal support. These are brilliant, literal, life-saving tools, but they exist in total isolation. If you don't know they exist, well, they can't help you. And this fragmentation, it's not just a tech problem. It's happening in the legal and advocacy sectors, too. We have powerhouse organizations doing the heavy lifting. Vital Voices, for instance, has developed these comprehensive crisis readiness guidebooks and safety plans, covering everything from digital security to physical attacks. Legal Momentum is out there pushing vital legislation, like the Safe for Survivors Act, to secure workplace protections and paid safe leave. And the Victim Rights Law Center, they provide extensive guides for legal advocates supporting survivors. But imagine trying to hunt down all these scattered resources while you're in a state of trauma. The information is out there, for sure, but the bridge connecting it to the survivors, it's totally broken. Now, we do see massive efforts on a global scale trying to fix this. Take UN Women's Action Coalition on Gender-Based Violence. They are mobilizing hundreds of millions of dollars and partnering up with thousands of grassroots organizations to scale up advocacy and community support. They completely get that creating enabling policies and supporting autonomous women's rights groups is the key to real change. But down at the individual level, for the woman frantically searching for help at 2 a.m., that macro-level global advocacy absolutely has to translate into immediate localized action. We have got to connect these amazing global resources right down to the local level. And that leads us to Section 2, bridging the information gap. Just think about how we usually find things nowadays. We do a quick, generic internet search, right? But when searching for women's crisis resources, generic search engines often just spit back outdated government lists, unverified clinics, or totally irrelevant data. Well, WomenShield completely flips the script here. Unlike a generic search, WomenShield gives you over 6,282 verified resources. Plus, it utilizes real-time proximity search. Because it integrates geolocation technology, it can actually show a woman the exact verified shelters or healthcare clinics that are physically closest to her. It literally takes the guesswork out of an emergency. Moving right along to Section 3, 11 directories of empowerment. So WomenShield is built on 11 specialized pillars, basically functioning as this holistic platform designed for every single stage of a woman's journey. We're talking 373 verified women's healthcare clinics across 41 states, complete with state-by-state abortion and IVF law trackers. It has 585 verified women's shelters with actual real-time capacity tracking. And it doesn't stop there.
There are directories for educational resources, funding and grants, over 2,000 women's business organizations, legal aid, childcare, even a directory of over 1,800 women-owned fashion and lifestyle businesses. It's a complete, centralized ecosystem that treats economic empowerment and physical safety as what they are, deeply connected issues.
Let's zoom in on just one of these pillars for a second: employment. Economic independence is absolutely critical to a person's safety and empowerment. WomenShield doesn't just, list a few static job postings. They actually aggregate over 57,000 live private sector jobs through Azuna, over 3,400 federal jobs via USA Jobs, and over 240 hand-picked, curated roles in sectors like social services and healthcare. They are actively bridging that critical gap between needing an income right now and finding a safe, sustainable career path.
Which brings us to Section 4, Why Your Organization Matters. And here is the fundamental question you have to ask yourself. Your tools are saving lives, but are they reaching the women who need them right now? Think about it. You might have the absolute best pro bono legal service, the most secure safety app on the market, or a fantastic grant program for female entrepreneurs. But if a woman in a high-stress situation cannot find you instantly, your impact is severely limited. WomenShield already has an active, high-intent audience of over 50,000 women annually who are actively searching for exactly what you provide. That brings us to our final part, Section 5, the Partner Portal Advantage.
So, how do you bridge that gap? Getting your organization listed on WomenShield is a super straightforward 9-step guided process that integrates your business directly into this powerful ecosystem. First off, you claim and build out your full profile page. And this isn't just some basic, boring directory link. You actually get to showcase your logo, detailed descriptions of your services, photos, and direct contact info. Second, you can add specific discounts and services tailored specifically to the WomenShield audience, directly supporting women in need. And third, you earned trust badges. Plus, the portal actually gives you a referral traffic dashboard so you can see exactly the high-intent audience you're reaching. It's a total win-win.
Because honestly, when a woman is in crisis, trust is absolutely everything. That's where those partner trust badges come in. Badges like First Responder, Discount Duty, Government Impact, and Pro Bono Pledge. These instantly signal legitimacy, safety, and a genuine commitment to supporting women. It immediately tells a user that you aren't just another faceless business. You are a verified ally that can count on.
And to make sure your services are actually seen by the women who need them most, the Partner Portal offers different sponsorship tiers. You can become a Shield Circle sponsor, a featured partner, or secure a priority listing. What this does is bump you up, providing priority placement above the thousands of free listings in the directories. You can even secure carousel placement right on the homepage. This guarantees maximum visibility for your organization to an audience that is actively seeking your specific help, whether that happens to be legal aid, healthcare, or business mentorship.
Achieving that verified partner status on WomenShield, it's a profound badge of honor. It means you have successfully passed their review and approval process. It shows the world that your organization is a reliable, safe harbor. In an internet that is honestly just full of misinformation and broken, outdated links, this verified stamp serves as a beacon of hope and reliability for women navigating some seriously complex challenges. Look, we are never going to achieve gender parity by working in silos. WomenShield has built the centralized platform, and they have the audience. Now, they need you to showcase your services and offer your support. If you represent a business in any of these 11 categories, you literally have the power to change her life. The platform is built, so are you ready to be the safety net? Head over to WomenShield to get listed. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.
Stay updated with WomenShield. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell.